On Forestino, this is Predict the Score, episode 15, I think. And this is match 9 predictions. How are you?
I'm good.
You look like you've had a haircut.
A little bit. A little bit.
Do you want to do a quick one about England or
I don't remember. No, I thought,
positives, negatives? Mixed review, I think.
Positives. Second half, we actually did what we should be doing all the time.
Yeah.
You know, that's how we should play.
Should have done it against Italy.
Yeah, that's how we should play. But
you know, Southgate won't. Against team, our group is very, very comfortable group for the World Cup. My thinking is try and go and blow teams away first half and then bring the defensive players on. But he won't do that. He'll play.
He's scared to lose. That's what it is. He's scared to lose.
Yeah.
You know, he'd rather defend, get the 1-0 lead.
Hodgson was the same. But Southgate's
Some
probably.
managers are scared to lose. Unlike you, Klopp and, know, like Jurgen, and Pep, they do some. I will outscore you.
We'd rather do that. We've got
the players. I think Wayne made a good point. It's like they're scared to cross it in the box, and you've got Harry Kane who will header it.
I know.
It's like put it in the box.
But you've not only got Harry Kane, you've got players that will get in the box. Like all right, Sterling's the Foden.
Even in right, he's left back and he got in the box.
Look what happened when we did cross it. When we finally crossed it, we got a goal from it. You know, there's teams. I know we're slating England, and they deservedly do need slating because they finished bottom of their group.
Yeah.
Look, but look at the teams that are struggling. Italy haven't qualified. Germany are not throwing up any. You know, they're not doing anything. Spain, I know they've got to the semi-final of this thing. Holland looked okay, but it's a bit different at World Cup. France, they didn't.
They looked terrible. They lost 2-0 to Denmark, didn't they?
Yeah,
I know they've got a few injuries they had to, but
you know, it's this World Cup. It's very open at the minute. I still think it'll favour a South American team, but we shall see. Anyway, back to it. What your scores?
Okay, I've gone for first. I've gone for Southampton and Everton, and I've gone 2-1 Everton.
That's a
So it's a bottom table. You know, it's the bottom half. You know it is. You know, so whoever turns up on the day, and we've all had 2 weeks off now, so
I know.
a week and a bit. You know, but basically, so
I think Everton look defensively better. Don't they?
Is Pickford back? Is he going to be fit?
I hope so.
Because he couldn't play for England, but
we so I'll eat me lunch.
So and my second one, I've gone for a boring 0-0. I think this might be the first 0-0. Has anybody picked a 0-0 or not?
I went 0-0.
Oh, you went 0-0. So
but it wasn't played. It was Brighton, Crystal Palace.
So I've gone for a boring 0-0 between West Ham and Wolves. It's teams that like to defend and don't score many. So if someone nicks it, it could be a 1-0 nick. You know. At home.
West Ham are desperate for a win, aren't they?
Yeah, so you know that's what it could be. It could be 1-0, but I've gone 0-0.
If it was my own personal choice picking that, I'd go for a draw.
Yeah,
I think safe bet.
Maybe one each, but I've got 0-0 because I just can't see. Can't see the goals sometimes.
No, I hope Costa's playing though.
Yeah, so
we'll see.
That's me then.
Did you want to go play darts? And I'll.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
I'll pause it.
All right, big man.
We're back. I had to pause it. Right, we've done David Dini's.
Okay.
Do you want to do Carlos's?
Yep. Right then. Carlos's first match, he's got Bournemouth 1, Brentford 2. Which, at the moment, that could be a good shout.
It's whoever comes back off from the international break.
You know, Brentford are doing okay. Bournemouth have started to do okay, so that could
they were poor against. I thought they'd do better against Arsenal because I put them to win.
That could go either way, but I think Brentford could win that.
It's one of them games that you say when you do a Super Six, you think, shit, what do I do here? Because it's
right. And his second match, this is Leicester 2.
This is a 6-pointer. This is
Leicester 2, Forest 2. Now this is a real scrap, and I think Leicester have got the quality to win this.
Yeah,
I do think Leicester have got the quality to win that. But 2-2 depends if Forest fight for it. You know, like you say, it's a 6-pointer.
It's a bit of a derby.
It's a big game.
It's on TV as well.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah.
I think Leicester have got more than enough to beat Forest.
They have
at home
if they put the effort in, and if Rodgers picks the right team, puts the right team out.
Because like we said, yes, they're conceding Leicester, but they're also scoring goals.
Yeah.
But they are relying on Maddison for them goals.
Yeah.
You want to do yours?
Yeah, I do mine. I've got Arsenal 2.
This is a big game.
Arsenal 2, Tottenham 2. That is a massive game. And like you just said, I think it's about who comes back from international duties on form or with a knock or whatever.
You know, you've gone 2-2 there.
Yeah.
That, for Arsenal and Tottenham, is sort of a good point. Either both teams will be happy, but then it's also... It's not a win situation because if Man City win, they go further behind them.
Yeah, that's it. It's one of them results where it doesn't matter.
I think there'll be goals in that because
There will be goals.
Both teams are looking good going forward.
Yeah, they've both got goal scorers. It will come down to defences.
And if that's the first big, well, the first test was against Man United, and that is a big test. If they can beat Tottenham,
this is Arsenal at home. They should do. I mean, Tottenham haven't got far to travel, but it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game. That is. There's going to be goals. Like
North London derby.
There's going to be goals in that. You got Jesus scoring for Arsenal. Odegaard on form. If he's on form, they'll have a great game. Obviously, King Kane and Son at Tottenham.
Richarlison scoring as well. He scored for Brazil.
Yeah. It's looking good.
I definitely want to watch that one. So
right, my second game is Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 2, and I think Chelsea will scrape it, but they're stuttering.
That's a oh, right. I'm eating my lunch. That's a tough game for Potter for his first.
That is a tough game. That is a tough game to go to Palace. But I think Chelsea not firing on all cylinders. But if they do, they'll win that. They'll win that, I think.
If I was Palace, I'd go into that game not fearing Chelsea at the minute.
Yeah.
And it's always dependent on how teams do, how well they do after the international break.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I mean, I'll see your result of you got 3-1 City United. I think you're right there. At home at City, we never.
I'll do mine.
Oh, you haven't done yours
No, I
yet?
haven't done mine yet.
Oh, okay, carry on.
No,
I thought
Dini's done his.
I thought you'd already done yours.
For Philly. Well, I'll do the Liverpool Brighton.
Yeah.
It's first game for the manager, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, Liverpool are not firing, but I think they've got more than enough to. Brighton are a good team.
It depends if Brighton remember what Potter's taught them. Unless they just go to Pot, forgive the pun, but if they just fall apart because they haven't got Potter telling them what to do.
Same team.
Yeah.
So it is the same team, but obviously different managers, so he's going to have his...
Yeah, it's whether or not they remember what Potter was drilling into them. If not, then they'll lose it.
Liverpool have got... If they don't start firing, they're going to get further and further behind the leaders.
The big four.
Arsenal, Man City. It could be a bad weekend for Liverpool, because if... Arsenal... Tottenham win, Man City win, or Man United win, they'll go. And then Chelsea win, they'll go further behind. So they've got to start.
I see that being a draw.
Yeah.
I can see that being a 1-1 draw.
I think Liverpool.
Yeah. It depends if Salah turns up and if he's got his scoring boots on. Because at the moment, I'm not sure.
But that Diaz is in the team.
Yeah.
Nunez will be back.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going 2-0.
Okay.
And then this one is the Manchester derby.
Oof.
I was looking. Here's my little stat for it.
Yeah.
The last 20, there's only been, I think, 2 or 3 draws.
Yeah.
So it's never normally.
It's never a draw. It's never a draw.
And I think Manchester United will score.
Yeah.
They've got the players to score. I think it'll be close. First half, it'll be a close game. But then you've got to take into account.
Yeah, goal machine, Haaland. You've got to. I agree.
And it's at home, But again, I was looking at the last 3 that have been at the Etihad. Manchester United have won the last 2, like the 3.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going 3-1. I think Man City will have enough.
I do. As a Man United fan, it'd be crazy for me to think that we could go to City at the moment and win.
Give it a year on to see how well what Man United are. In a year's time, under 10 Hag.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm under no illusions as a Man United fan that we will not go to the Etihad and win. At the moment, we've got nobody to take Haaland out of the game. You need somebody.
He's going to be looking. The way he's on form.
He will score.
It's not just him.
I will say this again on record. I think he'll score in every Premier League match. I really, really do.
I think
And
Man City will.
I think he'll smash Vardy's consecutive goal record.
He's got the.
And I think he'll score in every
He's
match.
got 14 goals in 10 games.
He'll score. I do. Call me crazy, but if I'd have had a bet on this at the beginning of the season, he'll score in every Premier League match.
We will see.
And because I can't see him unless he, okay, every match that he plays in, every match that he actually plays in, because forgiven injuries, but I think he'll score in every game he plays.
If Man United do get a draw, that's a hell of a
Well, go. That's a hell of a. That is a really good, and it will do the league the world of good. That will really sort the top of the league out. Really will.
Yeah, that's mine. We're waiting for Filiano.
Filiano, I did give him a nudge. He was on his way.
Okay, I'll pause it. We were talking about. Oh, might as well carry on. Oh, it is. Let's carry on. I haven't paused it. We were talking about England. Me and David Dino.
Which one? Which game do you want to talk about?
Italy was one thing I noticed, like, with Pope in goal, how deep we were.
Yeah.
Because I think the back three or back five or whatever it was weren't confident.
Oh no, no, trust him.
Being him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not a bad keeper because he's been playing. He's been outstanding for Newcastle. Yeah. But internationally,
it's a different
he looked like Bambi on ice when he kicked the ball.
It's a different style of football now.
And I think
goalkeepers are.
Pickford's had a lot of stick, but he is our best keeper.
Yeah, we've gone back 20 years.
With Pickford, you can the way he can pass the ball, you can bypass the defence and you're into midfield and then you're on the attack.
You ain't got the accuracy.
No, and some of the.
I mean, he got away with a couple of really.
Yeah, his handling wasn't great.
No. He got away with a couple where he almost got tackled.
I didn't think against Italy until they scored, they didn't look like troubling us. Yeah. But then we didn't look like troubling them if we'd played like we had when we went, we had to take 2-0 to go 2-0 down against Germany to finally start firing and going at teams.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of talk about the players in the golden generation in this team. The thing is, we've got players now that are probably technically better and quicker, and yet Southgate's not going to use him. I'm still saying it. Get rid of him.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. And they're all about. I was listening to TalkSport. Saka over Foden. Play them together.
Yeah.
Play them together.
Foden was invisible in the Italy game. Absolutely invisible.
But he's playing on the what ring?
Yeah.
Play him centrally.
Yeah.
He's got to be involved. He's got to be. He's the player that will link up with Bellingham, Rice, or get the ball off him, and then link up with Kane, Sterling, Saka.
Yeah.
I know you want Sterling out of the team.
I just want to say Sterling for me has lost what pace he had. He doesn't seem to have that anymore. He had this.
He looks a yard off.
He went through a stage early in his career where he would run. He was really good with the ball, and he would just run into a brick wall because he didn't know when to pass. No. And he got through that, and he learned how to pass the ball when the right time was passed. Now he's lost his pace.
When he went to Man City, he had 2 or 3 good seasons for Man City.
You can see why they've sold him to Chelsea, but why they've got rid of him. Guardiola can obviously see it. He's lost his pace.
Well, he's coming up to 28 this year,
and he's not.
Is he on the decline?
Oh yeah, he's never been physically strong enough to take on the likes of Bonucci. He was just getting out muscled every single time. He's just not built for that game. So I'd have taken him out. I'd have taken him off a lot earlier than Southgate.
I think we found a definite starter in Bellingham.
Oh yeah, you put him on there. You put him on every time now.
And one thing he does, he takes. I do like Calvin Phillips, but he also takes that pressure off Rice.
Yeah.
Because Rice is the ball winner, he's the engine, isn't he? In our midfield. And he wasn't doing that against Italy. No. And I think you could see that when Italy was starting to play in their midfield. I thought, well, why aren't we closing them down?
We weren't closing them down. We didn't close them down.
I think we were because it was too deep and because we had Pope in goal.
We just stood and watched Italy play the ball. They played around us. Because Italy play a different style of football to the Premier League. But Germany, the Bundesliga, is very similar. And you could tell the difference straight away between the 2 games. We started the Germany game and it was like watching a Premier League
game.
That
Musiala looks
it was like watching Premier League game. It was
but
that's why we did better against Germany.
Germany,
because they were playing the same game as us. Italy, we didn't know what to do with them.
I was saying to David Dino, there's a lot of the, as we call the elite teams, like Italy haven't qualified.
Yeah.
France are not looking good. Give credit to Holland, they're looking in good shape coming up to the World Cup.
Yeah.
But
USA got, was it 0-0 last night?
I'm not talking about USA.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be like up and coming, like a force to be reckoned with, and they're stuttering.
No, I can't have them winning the World Cup just because
No, they won't win it. What I'm saying is they're supposed to be like a big player now coming in.
It's Germany. Yeah, they're always good in tournaments.
Germany looked absolutely toothless until they were trying. I don't know what they were trying to do. They seemed to be trying to pass the ball into the box.
That Hitzelberger. I was going to say, get us off Channel 4 because ever since we've been on there, we haven't won a game.
No,
get us off Channel 4. It's like it's cursed England.
It has.
It's honestly, we've had 6 games in England on Channel 4 and we haven't won a chuffing game. But who else? Spain. I'm not too impressed with them. They've qualified for the semi-final, but they're not.
They're not doing so well.
So is it a World Cup for the South American teams?
I think it is. I think you've got to be looking at Brazil and
Argentina. Yeah,
definitely Brazilians.
Where's Filiano? Is he coming?
He'll be coming. I think But yeah, the South American players like Brazilians that are in the Premier League now. Yeah, and Argentinians. It's going to be fantastic for them. I'd say it's going to be a South American team that's going to win the World Cup. It won't be a European team. But it just isn't there.
If you look at the
Belgium, got a chance.
They didn't get through to they come second to Croatia. So this is Belgium's last chance with that group of players.
The team they've got De Bruyne and the Hazards and Courtois. I don't think any of them will carry on. They'll go to the next one.
What in the 2026?
No, maybe then. Maybe.
I don't think they will. Because De Bruyne will be about 35 by then.
God, yeah.
So we shall see. I might pause it for a minute. This is our league table. We've got Man City and Liverpool, the same points, goal difference, Man City, Arsenal in third, Chelsea fourth, Tottenham fifth, Manchester United sixth. It's pretty, barring Liverpool being up there, that's pretty...
It's not bad, is it?
Leicester, we've got Leicester seventh at the minute. Brentford eighth, Newcastle ninth, West Ham in 10th, Villa 11th, Leeds 12th, Nottingham Forest 13th when they should be further on down, Wolves 14th, Palace in 15th. You don't seem to like Brighton, so they're 16th. North Fulham, they're 17th, Bournemouth 18th, Everton 19th, and then we do not like the Saints, do we?
No.
They haven't won a game yet with us. So that's our league table.
Yeah, it's got a few in the right places, but nothing special. Filiano's just said we can do his.
All right, okay.
So what's Filiano got? I'll do one. You can do one then.
Okay.
Right. Fulham 2, Newcastle 3.
He's gone for goals.
Could be goals in that. Could be goals.
That's another game, isn't it? Another game.
Yeah, is Pope going to be up for it after this?
Well, Mitrovic will be up for it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Against his
definitely, yeah, against
former team.
I think that could be right. I think Newcastle travelling. Are they going to score that 3 after travelling? I think it could be the other way around. I think it could be 3-2 Fulham. Personally, but
I'd be surprised.
It's what he's gone for. At least he hasn't got Leicester this week.
Yeah. No one wants Leicester at the minute.
So you do his second one then.
Right. Filiano's gone Leeds 1, Aston Villa 1, and I think that's a fair result.
Villa away from home, yeah.
I think they'll probably cancel each other out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think Villa fans will be happy with a point. Would you be happy with a point away at Leeds, Carl?
No, I wouldn't.
No? Well, why not? You want to win?
Gerrard needs to win.
Well, that's true.
Get a win, he's in trouble.
I think that's...
Poch is on the wings, mate.
They think they're getting Poch, apparently, but we'll see. But that's Filiano's predictions for this week.
Yep.
So we shall see. I shall update our scores in the comments. Okay. So what we got to do?
Like and subscribe.
And Skål.
Skål!